Welcome to Le Show's Clockwork Workshop. How can I...
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components.
Special components? Sorry...
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for...
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those...
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case and...
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would...
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual, rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so?
You're welcome. It's the least I can...
What's the hurry?
Oh, hey, Chevris. Run out.
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your
Oh, is this another case? I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oh? Why's that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Centre.
I understand. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers patron.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Huh? Are you sure? People...
You think so, huh?
Huh?
That I grew up in Fleuve Sandra. It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just forgot where he put it.
This is Fleuve Sandra, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case...
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Sandra, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're... It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Chevris. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many...
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here.
I'll come and go as I please. And I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
newspaper business you're in. You gotta keep up with the changing times.
I'm imagining things? Or is all this standing making me dizzy?
Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to
You say that?
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the special patrol bribing?
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started...
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell. Someone's house
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
Then please, think...
She's giving her even more Mora!
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself when I wasn't sleeping. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take...
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk. My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken, and even... but taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet. Now then, let's keep going.
What's all this? Some broken plank?
Yes, but have a closer look. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot.
Could it have been the...
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendre own guns. Anyway, let's go. Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more...
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected, a month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out...
That all makes sense to Paimon, but...
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendre. It said that he was a poor, solitary man. Yeah, that's... If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot... What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly? We've thoroughly investigated that pup. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and...
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of... In the story, the mother of the two musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's age. More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem...
Then, what should we do now?
Investigations take time. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're...
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote island?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the island's pot.
Oh? What else did it say then?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.